Hello guys, Preacher here, bringing you another Medal of Honor video. A couple things in this one I wanted to talk about. One was the Blackhawk Transport and Gunner, the tripod, as well as the buddy system in general. Now I'm using the MG4KE light machine gun, although it's not real light. The guy moves pretty slow when he's carrying it. Now on this particular one, the support actions you have, the first one is the Blackhawk Transport. It allows your fire team to rappel down at whatever location you bring it in, and it also allows you to take over the gunner position. Beyond that, you get an MK-19, which is sort of a mounted machine gun, a Blackhawk attack chopper, and then the Apache. On the support side for defense, you get smokescreen, replenish your fire team, a Shadow, which is a UAV, and then an Apache chopper. My teammate there keeps shooting me in the back and distracting me as I'm lugging this machine gun around on this map. Now this is the Sarajevo Stadium. It's a little different in Team Deathmatch than it is in some of the other game modes. But basically you have two buildings on either end of the map with this rubble all here in the middle. Now I hear these guys coming up through the center, so I'm able to pick them off. I'm going to do a little pre-firing on this next shot because this guy I don't think sees me, so I'm able to take him out. This gun has a 150 round magazine, I think, maybe. Not sure, but it's got a pretty good amount of ammo in it. You don't have to reload too often, which is a good thing because it takes a good bit of time to reload this thing. Now this isn't a terribly great gameplay, but I wanted to show you this here with this buddy system. Look, I'm spawning on my buddy here, and he's in a corner, crouched down, and I'm stuck. I can't move. I can't get out. So I'm just sitting here waiting to die. I figure maybe if I shoot around him, he'll look up and see what's going on, but he doesn't. So I guess I'm just going to sit here and wait to die. Luckily, somebody comes by and causes him to move, and I actually pop up here and help him out, and take out the guy that was coming for him. Now I'm stuck on another brick, another piece of stone, and right now I'm just trying to figure out exactly where the enemy is and where I am at. But that part of the buddy system there, I'm not real impressed with. I've had a lot of bad luck with it. I will either spawn on my buddy and they'll be in a situation like that, where they are in a position I don't want to be in. If your buddy is laying down, if he's prone, then you will spawn in the same position. So you have to get up real fast and sort of figure out where you're at. Or you could do what I did then and you could spawn on top of him. He happened to be in a place where you're stuck and you've really got no choice. So I'm really thinking I may just start always selecting the fallback position. Now that's going to require me to move closer to the action most of the time, I assume, unless they're in my spawn and I'm getting killed, which of course happens often as well. But this buddy system I don't think is working out as well as maybe the intent was. Now if it's truly your buddy, if it's somebody you're actually friends with and you're playing with, it might work out a little better than a random person. Now this team here that we're playing seems to be doing a pretty good job of being in our building. I have yet to try to get across to the other side, and I'm not really sure that our team is doing that either. Now here's a case of the spawns where I actually get on the good side of it for a change. I didn't even know that guy was the enemy. I saw so many of my own team around me, I was assuming that those were friendlies. But somehow I spawned behind them and we were able to take those out. The team I'm playing with is being very defensive, I guess, to some extent, which is allowing the other team to come across the rubble and get in our building, kind of like this guy right here, and hide behind the box and shoot me in the back. Now you'll see some points that pop up in the center of the screen. I do like the fact that you get points for doing different things. For example, you do get damage assist if you're able to put in some bullets before someone is taken down and your teammates finish them off. You do get points for that. You get points for resupplying your buddy, for healing your buddy. So you get points for being I guess you'd say a team player, for helping out your fire team. I'm going to try to get to one of these windows here as soon as I get a chance, when I get an opening, and deploy this tripod. Now the tripod I've used with the sniper before, and it does come in handy for a sniper. With the LMG, it will cut down your recoil. With the sniper, it allows you, if you're using the bolt action, to not have to remove your eyes off your sight in order to reload. So the tripod can come in handy if you're not under too much pressure like I was there. I really should have been able to get more kills than that. you saw the D-pad icon come up. That tells me that I have a support action ready to be called in here at some point, and that would be the Blackhawk Transport. Like I mentioned before, that will allow your fire team to spawn and rappel down from wherever you call it in at, and will also allow you to take over the gunner. Now, one of the problems I've had when I've used the Blackhawk is I apparently always call it in just in the wrong place because it's always pointed the wrong direction. When you call it in like I'm doing right now with my little handy dandy walkie-talkie, it will bring it in near the position that you called it in at. And I really don't understand how it determines which way it's going to orient itself, but the gunner is only on one side. And you'll see me disappear here in a moment. Yeah, there you go. And all of a sudden I'm in the Blackhawk. Now at the moment I'm okay because I'm facing some enemies. However, now it seems like all the enemies are behind me or out of my view. And the chopper doesn't move. It will stay in one position. So really I'm not real thrilled with this gunner here, unless you just happen to put it in a good place on the map where it gives you a good field of view. Now here's our their winning fire team. Went 11-7, not that grand, but I mainly wanted to show it because it had a couple different components, a couple different items in it that I wanted to mention. The Blackhawk Transport and gunner, the rappelling of your fire team, the tripod deployment, which I think is probably going to be much better for the sniper. I think people who snipe will like that a lot. And also just talking about the buddy system in general. So there you go. If you got any questions, like I said before, just go ahead and leave me one below. I'll try to answer it. Y'all have a great day. I'll try to get some actually good gameplay up as soon as I have a actually good game. So y'all have a good one, and God bless. Bye.